Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and this is Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree. This is for Reformation Sunday. It's the 26th of October, and we're using the standard text for Reformation Sunday, and John 8, 3:1 to 3:6, but I'm really looking at this idea of reformation and reforming. And I have the item I'm using is from the Dollar Tree, of course, and it is sight words. Sight words, and that's from the teaching tree. If you wanted to get them, you could also make your own. Get a piece of cardboard or some paper and just write particular sight words down, and that might even be an easier thing to do for this lesson. Because one of the things, what I'm using the sight words, and I was going through the sight words, and they have all kinds of different words, and I realized that if I took some of the words and put them together, depending on how I had them ordered, it changed the meaning. Like here, it says, myself warm. Myself warm. And when I see that, it's not great English or grammar, but myself warm, like a 2-year-old. Myself warm. So this idea that when you hear it that way, you know that I am saying that I am warm. I am warm. If all I have to do is change the order of these words, warm myself. Warm myself. Now all of a sudden the meaning is not that I am warm, but that I am cold and that I need to warm myself. And so this idea of what comes first changes the order. And when we reform something, meaning that here let's reform these two words and take them and we reorder them, we reread them, we examine them, and myself warm, warm myself. And so the church, when we are looking at Reformation, it's this idea of we're looking at ourselves and how we reform, and that we then realize that we take Jesus and we remember that Jesus is first. Kind of like these words, the way that when something comes first, it can change the meaning of something. So we remember that Jesus is first. And so it's this idea of reformation and reforming and putting again Jesus at the head. That it's the Word alone. It's Jesus alone. And Jesus is our Savior, and we remember that Word alone. And anyway, so that Reformation. That's one way. That's one thing. One of the ways I'm working with this word alone. Hey, it's word alone. And that's one way I'm working on that. The other, what you could do is at the Dollar Tree or at Target or places that have party supplies, you can get little teacups, or you can actually at the grocery store get little cups or whatever. And pull in the Alice in Wonderland scene where they've got their cups and they go clean cup, clean cup, clean cup, and everyone runs around and they reform and they stop and they move down. This whole idea of that Reformation is reforming and moving in a line, and you can have fun with it. So anyway, this is what I'm using: myself warm or warm myself. And how we order things in our life and remembering to put Jesus first. And so that's where I'm going with it on Reformation Sunday. I hope you can use either that, the sight words, or this idea of looking at what Reformation is. And so thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a blessed week. And as Peter, my son, would say, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe to Dollar Store Children's Sermons. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a blessed week.